Good morning, Art-Alchemy. So today I have a very, hopefully short and very nice video for you. So as you know, I'm going through all the stuff that I bought during Christmas and birthday. Um, I'm actually I'm more than halfway done. So maybe another, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks if I keep making 2 to 3 videos a week. Swatching my stuff. I am swatching it kind of like this, where I have two to three items. So I hope that's okay. So it's gonna be kind of like mixed impressions or reviews. In this case, if they're gonna be more like, for this one is the Boku-Undo, the metallic set that I bought, along with the other metallic set from the Kuretake. So this was $10. I didn't really know that Boku-Undo had these, but they have two more sets, but I'm waiting on those to go down. They are six a set of six, kind of like the moody colors and all that. I want to try them out to see how good they are versus the Kuretake and the Chinese ones. I also have this for you. So these are my Escoda brushes. I have Escoda Ultimo from David Taylor, number 18. As you can see, it's quite, oh, I gotta get it in camera. It's quite fat. It's in a round. And then number 8, Escoda Prado. So this one, and they're all synthetic, believe it or not. And number 12, Prado, by this designer. This designer is David Taylor, a watercolorist from Australia. So first I want to talk to you, and I'm gonna swatch these with probably this middle brush, or yeah. So I am a big Escoda Barcelona. First of all, Escoda is a very high-end company that makes brushes, not just watercolor brushes. They make oil as well, and they make them, as you can see how nice they are, from the handles, from the ferrule to the what do you call it, the hairs. These are synthetic, and look how soft. They're super soft. They're synthetic, but they're very advanced. Like this is what I call normal synthetic. It has a snap, and this one is not normal. It's almost these type of brushes almost. First of all, nothing holds a candle to my Escodas. Nothing. Not the German ones, which are the Da Vinci, which I have quite a collection. And then the Escodas, and also from the American brand, the Princeton. I love the Princeton, but as good as they are, they're nowhere near the craftsmanship of the Escodas. All the Escodas brushes are made in Barcelona, Spain, and they are handmade, as the Da Vinci are in Germany. No, I don't love them because they're from Spain. I actually didn't even know. When I was like doing research through YouTube, when I was like, okay, because at the beginning, I just used whatever I had at hand, whatever brushes they came in some of my watercolor, and then I was confused, believe it or not, like what type of brushes. And I used to do everything with the flat because that was the easiest for me, until I saw, I think it was an in-depth review from another YouTuber from Canada. She is Jacqueline Jax. She's very good. She was probably for me the person that I really like. She was reviewing all her brushes, but the first video that I saw from her, it was for her birthday in August. So she was reviewing some Escoda travel brushes. She purchased all 4 sets, and they were fairly new in the market. This was like not last summer, but the summer before that. So like a year and a half ago for now for us. And I remember I fell asleep through her video because it was so long. It was like 45-ish minutes. And then I rewinded back in the morning and other days. And I just wanted to see like what is she talking about. And she had so many brushes, and she was testing out the travel brush, the Escoda brushes, which I also recommend, but go find them now through Amazon US. They're the cheapest. Jackson does carry them. It's where about my set. I have 2 sets, I believe. No, I have 1 set, and then I added another 2 travel brushes to that set. So it almost feels like I have 2 sets that I got. 1 set was from another set that I got like this, where it had 3 brushes. One of them, like this one, it was a travel brush. It was a bigger. It was like a number 10, but it was like this, what do you mean this size? And the other 2 were like regular, like, to use in your house. Regular brushes, should I say, not travel. The other one, I got it for like $15 through Amazon US. I was very surprised this past summer, and I added it to that. So, and like I said, I was very lucky because at that time I was like, wow, Jacqueline Jacks, you really did explain extremely well. And how, first of all, the brand brushes, travel brushes, each set, and then she compared and contrast with all the brushes that she had. She made another video just with all the brushes she owned and what was she currently using and all this stuff and how do they work. Like, I mean, they were in depth, and I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. So I was like, when a set of brushes goes down or like goes on sale, I'm gonna buy them. And sure enough, that year, which was the year that I started, like, for Christmas, I started in October, and I started buying a bunch of things from like everywhere. And that's where I locked in the set of Escoda brushes. And oh my lord, up to then I had tried some of the Princeton, and I was like, yeah, they're good. Like, it is true what people say, the thirstiest. I had a couple of those, yada yada yada. I had a couple of like other ones that came in my set as well, like such as synthetic Winsor & Newton and other ones, but nothing really major, nothing really like stuck to me. And I was just like, when I try the Escoda brushes, like, I was wild. I was like, okay, now I'm starting to figure out why people tell you to buy good quality brushes, because there's a big difference. There's a huge difference. And so I started looking around, and I think in the spring of last year, Jacqueline Jack, she has a Amazon thing, and like a store or something like that, like recommendations basically. So it's kind of like a wish list, but like recommendations for followers, and you could follow that. And because she's an Amazon affiliate, so I was looking through her thing. I think it was something related to a schminka paint that I purchased as well, because it was cheap. It was like a 12 plus 3 that you get 3 half pans, but they only, something like that. It was like $65. So I remember 63. I remember I purchased it, and it came from Belgium or something like that, from a store. And that's when I came across one of the travel brushes, and I was like, oh my god, it's $15. I can't believe that. And I bought it, and sure enough, it came straight to my house 3 days later or so. And yep, it was an actual Escoda brush. I was very surprised, and that's why I said, they said I got it when if you guys remember, this was one of the deals of the week. I bought it for $41 for all 3 of them. And yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's probably like these are 15 a piece, and they probably charged me like 20 for that one. No, if that, probably like 10, 15, probably 15, and then 10 and 10, somewhere in there, for like $41. There are other sets like similar to this. But if you're like on a budget, if you're in need, you probably would only need all three of these. Yes, they are round, but you know, you could easily add a Princeton or whatever the other shapes that they're a little bit cheaper and budget friendly, like a flat or whatever. But yeah, I highly recommend the Escoda brushes. A lot of people, I don't know why they're turned away, because like Escoda, like the oil brushes, they do make synthetic, but a lot of them are real. They're like animal. So a lot of vegetarian or vegan people, they're like, because they ask me, oh, or I recommended travel brushes because I don't have any, because they're expensive. When I got them, I actually got them on a sale on Jackson, and like I said, since then I haven't seen the price. I have seen a similar price this past December through Amazon US, so you might want to take a look and see which one will fit your budget. But I'm telling you, like, these brushes are definitely worth it. I mean, look at the ferrule, look at the, you couldn't even look at videos. Like I said, I only knew about them because of Jacqueline Jack's, but then I looked around and some people actually use the Prado. They have different lines, like the Prado, the Versatile, the Ultimo, but to me they're all good. I've been trying this ones out, you know, for a number of like days now, here and there, and yeah, they're exactly like their travel brushes, um, you know, but in, you know, to use regular brushes. Their travel brushes, I will have to say that compared to some other ones, like the case is so well made that like the actual case where the brush goes, that it's a little bit heavier than what you might expect from a travel brush. So it's not the lightest thing, but for me, I like it because like it helps me with my hand, like keeping it. I like, for some reason, I tend to press a lot, so it helps me with the travel brushes that I have. I don't use them very often, but um I don't use them very often because I mean, it's one of my precious thing, but I do tend to use a lot of the brushes like this ones. And actually this one, although it is fat and, keep a lot of water and a lot of paint into the belly, it comes to, if you can see it, it comes to a fine point, see? And when you wet it, yep, you could actually make big marks and then very small ones with that same brush, believe it or not. I'm telling you, if you just get one, like I think this one by itself is like $25. That's why I said always buy in a set, because you'll get more and you get a more bang for your buck. Anyway, so I got this set because I love Escoda, and B, because I don't have like, right now they came out with Skoda recently came out with this really nice high-tech brush it comes in a 18 and a 20, and it's like $75 on its own. But let me tell you about this brush. So it's very similar to this one, except it has holes all around, and apparently it keeps the holes from something about, like, you could drench it in water. You could look at video under this. It's and then the holes will like bubble up or something, so it'll help you like get more water but not get it through the ferrule. It's very interesting. So that brush, they have two brushes actually. So a brush that looks like this, a little bit bigger, it doesn't have the holes, and then the ones that had the holes, which it came out like over a year ago. But yeah, it's like $75 or 90 sometimes, but that one brush. So yeah, that is my thoughts for the Escoda brushes. It is more like a review because I've used them. I have different ones too. They also sell like these ones, but the white ones, and they stain a little bit, but they're kind of cute. And I have one travel brush that is white, which I do not use. I only tried it out. You could probably see it in like over a year ago on my videos around here or something like that. I think I did like a brush video. That's why I decided not to do my brushes on its own on the video. I was gonna bring out all my Escoda brushes, but then I'm like, what's the point? Because a lot of people don't really like to watch them, but I'll, you know, when I have like certain materials, I'll just do like a mixed video with two or three things and one, so you know. But yeah, I'll leave the link for you guys through Amazon, you know, and then you guys could decide. And like I said, there's other other brush sets as well and things like that, but on Amazon US. I refrain from don't buy them from Jackson's unless there is a brush sale through, because they're more expensive, especially from here for the US. I've seen that unless you buy like $100 now, because now they're completely out of the European Union, they would charge you like between $8 to $13 or $14 of shipping. So anyway, those are the brushes. So now let me tell you about this Boku-Undo. So when I bought the last set of the Kuretake metallic, I hop on this one as well. So and I wished I have seen it earlier, so I would have purchased them, because who doesn't have $10? So this was $10 actually. And the other ones, the Aurora, which are so pretty, I saw them, somebody swatch, they brought them from the Philippines. They're so pretty, and that's when I realized, like, oh, they do have metallic set. But for some reason, when you on here, it says Boku-Undo, which is like my Moody set, you know, the ones that has, but on when you buy them, it says Sumido, something like that. So it's kind of weird how they changed the name, but it is Boku-Undo, made from Japan, and I really love that. They also have now like bigger sets of watercolors. So what I'm gonna swatch for you on black watercolor paper, it's gonna be the reddish gold, British gold, silver, red, green, and blue. But look at these colors. That's why I couldn't resist, you guys. I know I do love metallics. Like, I am a metallic lover. If I could soak myself in a pool of metallic paint, I would. That's how, like, I just love metallics. I don't know, I feel like the shimmery, you know, it's like total accents, and I like both the opaque, the not so opaque ones. So yeah, it's like, they're pretty cool. But I hope you don't feel like I'm lecturing you guys or anything, or you know, I think when I give reviews, it's because I sincerely have used the product for a while, and when their first impressions were like, this one is kind of like a review too, but also first impression because I haven't tried this metallic sets from Boku-Undo, but also review because I have used Boku-Undo products, the other sets like this that they're with Zumi ink, and they are great products. Like, a little bit goes a long way, and you know, like I said, who doesn't have $8 to $10? They're very inexpensive compared to the, you know, sometimes the Kuretake, because they're metallics, which are, oh look you guys, so this is the Kuretake. So when it finished drying, it came out, but it is more, I guess, it's very shimmery, but it's not as opaque as a Wakai from Paul Rubin, those big ones that I bought. So I want to see how it compares with this one side by side. So I'm not gonna take too much of your time, since I, you know, decided to talk a lot about the Escoda brushes. And so we're gonna do first the reddish gold. Okay, you can see, yeah, it's picking up a lot of pigment. So we're just gonna do like a little flower type. Ooh, like some leaves or something. Wow. Yeah, they're very pigmented. They're literally in between the Paul Rubin Wakai and the and the wow, I'm really impressed. and the, I can't even talk of in the Karataki metallics. They're literally in between that. So if you've been looking for like a small set of metallics that doesn't break the budget, this is probably for you. I'm so glad. See, when I saw that person swatch them on camera, and I was like, oh no, I gotta have that one. And the Auroras, and there's another set that looks like this one. It's so pretty as well. So that was the blush. This is the reddish gold, blush gold. You see how? Oh yeah, and you guys, it's really soft, like the Parvin's Wakai. Super soft. Super, super soft. Now let's see, silver. Mmm. I love it. Yeah, it's like, you know what? It doesn't feel like the metallic where it's like it's so soft, the mica, that it feels like kind of like wash, like metallic wash. That's how soft it is. And mind you, this is brush from Escoda. It's snappy. So, oh my god, I am so impressed. So impressed. I really love Boku-Undo. Their their products are just amazing. And it's like a little goes a long way. Oh my god. So pretty. Like I don't even want to waste this. Okay. I'm gonna put some over here. Ooh, look at that. It actually accents it out. So pretty, you guys. I don't want to waste it. Okay. So you're seeing it. You're seeing it live. Okay, we have two more. So now green. Oh my god, this green is so pretty. So pretty. Look at that. And I'm doing it. The paper is really dry. And look how easy it just glides on it. This is actually the paper is on here is mixed media, Strathmore black. So it doesn't have much juice. It's not hot pressed, but because it's mixed media, it's more Bristol-like. So that one compared to the other ones is a little bit less pigmented, but still, for a green, yeah. So now we're gonna do this one, which is the blue. Ooh, I like it. I'm gonna put it in the center. Oh my god. You guys, I think I'm in love with these. That's why I wanted to swatch them, because I knew I wouldn't be able to help myself. I'm really impressed with these. If you don't have any or you're looking for inexpensive ones, go get these. These are so good. They're so creamy. Look at that. So creamy, rich, and velvety. And so, look at that. Look at side by side with the Karataki. See? This one is more shimmery, but this one it's like, yeah, it makes it pop. It's like actual paint. Oh my god. So pretty. It really is in between. Like an in-between between Karataki. Karataki, I feel like this one is more like an accent. Like you put it on top of your watercolors, whatever. But this one is, you could actually paint with it. Like, look at how pretty. Oh my god. I cannot, like, look. And the Wakai, obviously, they're for paint as well because they're more opaque than these ones. but these ones are so velvety rich. Anyway, I just thought I give you my 2 cents on it. I hope you like this short video, and on for Saturday I'm probably let me know which video you want. Do you want me to do all my pens and my kakimori? Actually, my dip pens, the kakimori, it's Japanese as well. I tend to like Japanese stuff. And or do you want me to do student grade watercolors, including some metallics that I have that I got from fam and rosa? So let me know which ones you want. If nobody says anything, then I'll just decide for myself. I hope you guys have a good day and enjoy this Get to metallics. Have a good day.